Hi everyone, I am Dr. K. Rani, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. My subject name is Indian Economy. My topic name is Characteristics of Indian Economy. Indian economy is growing country with mixed economy. The characteristics of the Indian economy include a large population, many people living below the poverty line, poor infrastructure, a focus agriculture, so capital grow, and low income per person. Since independence, India has made progress in many areas. While it is still developing, the country is slowly moving towards becoming development. A major challenge happened in 1991 when important economic reforms were introduced helping the economic grow. Base characteristics of Indian economic. The basic characteristics of Indian economy. The Indian economic is a developing country and this owing to the fact that there are extremely high level of poverty, unemployment, literacy, etc. in India with suddenly diminishing growth domestic product. To add the various problems faced by the Indian economic, there are a lot of factors that contribute to the nature and characteristics of Indian economic being developing economic. Let's understand the characteristic features of developing economic and then understand how these features apply to the Indian economic real. So let's understanding what are the characteristics of the Indian economic. Main characteristics of Indian economy. The Indian economic is still developing mainly due to issues like literacy, unemployment and poverty. Along with these problems, a declining gross domestic products add to the challenges faced by the economic. Several factors contribute to the characteristics of Indian being developing country. Low per capita real income. Real income refer to the purchasing power of country in a year, while per capita income is the average purchasing power of an individual. Developing national include India have low per capita income, high population of growth. Indian large population require proper education, healthcare, job opportunity. However, providing these facilities for everyone is a huge challenge, leaving the economic in developing state. Poverty cycle. Poverty create problem on both the supply and demand sides. On the supply sides, product and service remain unsold, leading to a lack of investment and low per capita income. On the demand side, low income reduce purchasing power, making goods and service unaffordable. The cycle keeps developing economics trapped. Nature and characteristics of Indian economic. Let's take look at how so with the basic characteristic of the Indian economic into the following pointers. High level of population growth. The population of India has lost record in the 2020 is 138 crore people and still increasing, putting it only second highest in the world after China. With the world population nearing of 8 billion people, India's share of the same is 17%. Perceived low per capita real income. Fairly recent of Indian income put the country per capita real income rupees 1.35 lakh for the year 2019 and 20. Do you realize that the average real income of Indian billionaires as well as those at daily wages labor are all average here? Thus the ballpark figures 1.35 lakhs rupees not all the accurate. Prevalence of unemployment, underemployment and discussed unemployment. The prevalence of unemployment and its cousins, underemployment and discussed unemployment are incredibly harmful to the economy. With a huge population with barely any appropriate work available, things have the potential to go very south. Key features of Indian economy. Agriculture based economy. Indian economy relies heavily on agriculture, farming and related activities contribute about 14.2% to the GDP, and nearly 53% of the population depends on the agriculture sector for the livelihood. Overpopulation. Overpopulation is a major issue in India. The population grows by around 25% every decade. Currently, India holds about 17.5% world total population, creating challenges for research and infrastructure. Income inequality. Income distribution in India is highly uneven. According to recent data, 1% of the population own 53% of the country wealth, and the top 10% hold over 76%. Meanwhile, the remaining 95% of the population own less than 25% of the total wealth. Low capital growth. Low income level have slowed the growth of capital in the country. Gross domestic capitalized has been sharp decline in recently year compared to previous level. Poor infrastructure. A large of India still lack of basic facility. About 25% household have no access to electricity. 97 million people lack clean drinking water, and around 840 million people do not have proper sanitation. Inefficient market in India often function inefficient due to poor availability of goods and research. Poverty cycle. India faces a poverty trap, often described as a country is poor because it is a poor. Low income reduced the purchasing power of people, making goods and services unaffordable. The cycle continues, keeping the economic in developing peers out technology. Most of Indian production process are labor intensive and lack modern machinery and innovation, slowing productivity and efficiency. Social issue. Social problem like communication, cassette, mail and outdated briefly. Economic growth and development in country. Low per capita income. The Indian average income per person is very low compared to other developing countries. Positive development. These challenges, there are many positive challenges in the Indian economy. Government initiative like Digital India Make in India have helped improve the economy by boosting digital connectivity and promoting manufacturing. Thank you.